And Coastal Bend residents will be happy to see some familiar faces on oversight boards that will be looking over the future of the Texas Windstorm Insurance Association, or TWIA. Texas House Speaker Dennis Bonnen has appointed several legislators to these oversight boards. Those include Abel Herrero of Robstown, J.M. Lozano of Kingsville, Alex Dominguez of Brownsville, and Todd Hunter of Corpus Christi. These legislators will be part of two oversight boards, the Windstorm Insurance Legislative Oversight Board and the Windstorm Insurance Legislative Funding and Funding Structure Oversight Boards. Both boards will oversee the future of TWIA and its operations, funding, and sustainability.